Thank you for tuning in with Enchantress. That's me, the babbler. That's me. Coming to you from my bedroom at this time. And I pulled these cards earlier after I did the motivational posting, the video that I did earlier in regards to how to find your own damn motivation. That one in the background right now is Sean Long. You should check him out. This one's called Your Anchor, and he's available on Instagram for you to connect with if you desire to. He has gifted me some music that I may use on my videos too, so I just have that playing in the background at this time. So anyways, getting to the spread of these cards that I had selected earlier today, which I have been able to meditate on and just understand that the messages of these cards are gonna help tie into just a little of motivational upliftment to connect further with the videos that I shared earlier in regards to finding your own motivation and just understanding that, because it's one thing that you can do. You can cheer somebody on, you can get them all hyped, but if you don't get to the root of what prevents them from keeping up with that hype, once you leave and the energy dissolves away, the person's still left with no motivation at the end of the day, you know what I mean? So these cards, I felt like I was shouting, that I pulled was to connect with that chemistry of motivation you see, to be able to tell a story. So that's what occurred earlier today, and so I'm just going to share that with you at this time. Silly as he. Okay, so the 4 cards that were pulled was the King of Diamonds. King of Clubs. I'm looking at the King of Diamonds because the King of Diamonds was also pulled. So, and this is the order in which they were. So I know that the order that they play will reveal itself in some kind of way. So the King of Clubs, the King of Diamonds, the 2 of Clubs, and then the 4 of Hearts. So just this alone, you have the King of Clubs, which is a beautiful representation of just mastery, and success, especially in regards to communication. So this motivation that we seek to comes from our inner lens, because this is alchemy, man. If you want to think of it in this kind of way, where the King of Clubs energy resides within us, is having the influence that he has at this time of just having the mastery and the skill of just communication. He's strong-willed, he's powerful, he displays all kinds of leadership and responsibility and accountability, which is very important. Clubs, I know that for me, when I think of them, represent, a lot of the spirituality, the spiritual aspects of life and stuff like that. So, but, just think about the placement that the King comes in too, making finer distinctions between things. He didn't get this position for nothing because, but anyways, we're just thinking about the representation of a king. His mind, the clarity, his precision with, just making decisions, and, the energy and the skill that he has, and the leadership and the command and the demand, and, of benefiting his kingdom, as well as himself and others. So, I'm recording. Yes! I put sugar in something that she ate. Okay, guys. So getting back to the energy of this king here. He is the highest of his suits card, okay? In the realm of knowledge, okay? So I think to have two kings on your side, the energy that is they're bringing forth to you at this time for the motivation that you seek in your life, to just visualize with your mind's eye the energies that these kings, you know, share with you. King of Diamonds, financial mastery. His focus is airtight, overcoming so many obstacles to reach a level of mastery, actually, by taking the financial bull by the horns and riding that bull. He's all about acquiring worth, both material and spiritual. The energies of these kings, representing the highest of their suit card, gifting the energetic embodiment of motivation and inspiration in itself. Because is that not inspiring to reach such status as a king who has reached such levels of mastery within his own kingdom, that he does so too for others? And then I think this too is beautiful, you see, because too in many things you just think about union, communion, to accompany these kings to work in such harmony, this transfer of energy. It's like potential and kinetic, you know what I'm saying? The potential that these kings have, reaching the levels of mastery that they're able to transfer the potential into this kinetic form of action, you know what I mean? All waiting to be released, and is released, for do they not rule their kingdom? This gravitational, like, I feel like this too is like, and then too, what I told you about too, with knowledge and spirituality, the clubs representing, like, I feel like this too is like gravity in some kind of way. But I don't want to say gravity, because something's being transferred here. There's a union and a communion. And just think about the videos from earlier today about just these motivational waves that we must create, meeting with the King's energy within ourselves. Because remember, we are our own living wells, and everything that we do is for our own health, our wealth, our self, you know what I mean? So I just feel like the two anyways, which is communion, union, this transfer of energy, potential and kinetic energy together, you see, entertaining, social, sharing ideas, like twos, you know, coming together. And then I just think what's really nice is the Four of Hearts energy, which addresses the needs of others as well, because you go into the emotional element, to the inner lands of what these kings represent in the end, the root of their stand, this, you know, potential energy, turning it into this kinetic, moving energy, moved and centered on this realm of heart space, home space. unique expression space. This Four of Hearts space is in tune, highly in tune to the emotions of others around them, which makes these kings have a nice little infusion transfer of root energy, kinetic energy, potential energy being shared between the mastery of these energies together. Empath lovingly devoted and dedicated and supported and working together. Like, that's what's up. So look to the king for motivation, and the king in you, whether you're male or female. This is all energy. This has nothing to do with gender, please. So do not get this confused in any kind of way. For these represent energies in every kind of way, meeting these two different distinct kings within you for motivation within you. What is your kingdom, and what is its rule, and what is its ruling, and what is its mastery? Knowledge you see, of self you see, to make the connections we need, this transfusion you see of this like kinetic potential blend that just is like alchemized, my friend, with hearts, with love, supported and dedicated for the whole kingdom. Anyways, I wanted to share this with you guys because I thought the message in itself, when I just saw it, like, you know, and just conceptualizing it in my mind and understanding it at this time, just for motivation, you know. But we got to gift ourselves some dedication for our elevations. Namaste, nation.